This is the new and improved secret sauce.
Hello. Tonight, I am going to prepare a special Valentines meal for us. First, let me show you a few of our highlights. This is rosemary. Inhale it deeply. And of course, we must have a wooden spoon. Every kitchen should have a good wooden spoon. And of course, extra virgin olive oil must be used. We're going to get started first with our appetizer for the evening, which will be Millefoglie di Melanzane. It is similar to an eggplant Parmigiana, and we have the star of that dish right here. How does this make you feel? So, let's go into the kitchen.
Won't you join me? I forgot to take this off. That was incredibly hard to keep a straight face. So, here we go. We're doing this special episode of Secret Sauce to prepare you guys for Valentine's Day. What are we cooking today? We are making an eggplant parmigiana. It's called Millefoglie di Melanzane. So it's a different take on the Parmigiana that we're used to. It's not as heavy. Then we're making steak in a red wine reduction sauce. And then for dessert, we'll have some strawberries. Oh yes, with some whipped cream and chocolate sauce. So first thing we're gonna do is the meme of the day. You slice the eggplant up and you cover it in coarse salt. And finally, We get to use this beast. This sexy beast. Oh yeah, look at this. This is the highlight. All right, so I'm gonna focus, you guys. All right, I think I like the look of this. I'm not really counting. I don't know how many I exactly need, but my intention with this was to have something, you know, a little something before the steak. We need to sweat the eggplant. So, how do you do that? I prefer doing it in a just in a strainer, and you can stack them. So you just want to make sure it's covered in salt. Like that. And don't freak out. Oh my god, there's so much salt. What are you doing? Hypertension. You rinse this off. You rinse it off at the end, so don't freak out on me, okay? Then what I like to do is just either put it on the sink, or if you don't have room, then make sure it needs to be above everything, right? So like something to catch the sweat, essentially, if it sweats a lot. Anyways, something to catch the moisture. And I want to keep an eye on this, actually, so I'll take a paper towel. Do like that. Next we'll do onions and tomatoes, which I need to get out of the grocery bag. I know I just said onions. That's because I was thinking of making the sauce, which I usually make with this. We're not doing that because it's a different recipe. I am going to be using onions for the steak though. Now we're doing the tomatoes. You know, if you can, try and find something that's around the same size. That way it layers nicely. I want to put some olive oil, salt, and pepper on this. Okay, we can set that to the side. All right, so we've got eggplant, we've got tomatoes. Now we need the mozzarella. I couldn't find the fresh mozzarella that I wanted. I found the little ones, the little balls of mozzarella. But that's okay, we'll survive. We'll make it work. Look at that. Look at that knife. I'm definitely eating this piece. Do you ever make your own mozzarella? No, I do not. But I can tell you one of the most beautiful things I ever saw in Puglia was a guy making fresh mozzarella and stretching it out by hand. Oh my god, it was delicious. Alright, I'm gonna put this away. And look at this. This has only been, it's already been 15 minutes. Okay, let's see if you guys can actually see this. You should be able to see like the salt. The eggplants appear to be sweating. And look at how wet the towel is. So let's get some garlic. If you're new here, this is my trick, because one of my biggest pet peeves in the kitchen is garlic and onion peels going everywhere. So I just do it over a paper towel so it doesn't go flying everywhere. All right, one piece of steak. I'm gonna say, I like garlic, so I'm gonna do like 4. And look at this little ramekin that I use for my garlic. You like that? It's kind of cute, huh? Kind of cute. I think, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna slice up all of this onion. Oh no, the eyes. Alright, I think that looks good. That looks good, even if I don't use it all. I'm just gonna slice this thin. Thin sliced garlic. And now I need butter, flour. In the meantime, I'll just open this up. This is our cheap red cooking wine. Kind of, sort of, the point of doing this version of Parmigiana is that it's supposed to be a little healthier. I'm gonna go for flavor. In this recipe, you do not have to fry your eggplant because you grill it. But I'm still going to lightly fry the eggplant, and then I'm gonna finish it off on the grill because it's gonna look pretty. So I have to rinse the salt off and turn the oil on. That would help. So we're frying the eggplant now. And then on the side, I have the grill pan. The grill is already heating up because it takes a while to heat up. And I feel like I can throw these in. It's not gonna get too crowded. I have a lot of oil in there. And because I've never done it like this before, but because they're so thin, they're really delicate now that they're fried. So I'm gonna use this slotted thing instead, so I don't break it taking it out of the oil. Come on, don't break, don't break. It's like the alfajores. Okay. And I'm all about my barbecue. This is the one recipe where I'm not afraid of butter. It's gonna be a lot of butter right now. We're gonna just throw this in the frying pan here. It's gonna be waiting for us. Now, here's the experiment. The fry and then the grill. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Oh no, bad experiment, bad experiment. Experiment failed. I ruined our Valentine's Day. They're too thin. Scuffed! Okay, not totally ruined. Not totally ruined. Okay, I have an idea. Check this out. This is why we have extra eggplant. We're gonna do something like this. We're not gonna sweat it out, but there you go. We're gonna grill it, and I'm gonna do a few pieces because I think I should have done them thicker. Once they hit the oil, they became almost paper thin. Already almost done. Saved! Saved! Woo! Okay, saved it. I saved it. Definitely salt these while they're grilling now. Okay, experiment failed, but this is why I love secret sauce, because we get to try new things. One of these days I'll have a stove that burns evenly. One of these days. So I'm gonna get the strawberries out and the chocolate and the stuff for the whipped cream. So an old trick for whipping cream is that you take your beaters in your bowl and you put it in the freezer for like 10 minutes or longer. So that's going. Now chocolate. Please, please, please buy a good chocolate bar, something dark, 80%, 85%, something around that range. It's gonna taste a million times better. And we're gonna have whipped cream, so like, trust me, you're gonna have the sugar. Don't be afraid of the bitterness. It's gonna be cut with the flavor of the strawberries and the whipped cream. I took this thing, which is really cool because it has right there a little spout, a little divot. And then what we're gonna do is essentially double boil it. So I'll boil the water, put it in this bowl because it's deep enough. And then I'm gonna put this inside of the bowl and it's gonna melt the chocolate. But we're not gonna do that yet. I just want this prepared because we're doing several different things. I'm gonna take 2 strawberries and I'm gonna slice these. And I kind of want to keep them together for the presentation later. That's it. I'm gonna do 2 and then I'm gonna keep 3 whole. You'll see. All right, strawberries are good. Chocolate is good. We have the things in the thing for the whipped cream. I'm gonna go back to the eggplant. We rescued it. I tried a little experiment earlier. I wanted to fry, then grill, but I sliced it too thin. So it didn't quite work. But you know what I am gonna do? These were the sort of leftovers that I fried, and they held their form. So we're gonna sneak a few slices of these inside because they're gonna be delicious. Yeah, we're gonna put the grilled one on the bottom so it holds the shape. So 1 tomato. And here's where I wish I had the regular mozzarella, but it's okay. We'll survive. And now, look at this. We have the fried one. This is gonna be delicious. It's so pretty already. I'm gonna put some basil in the middle of this. Not a lot because it's going in the oven. So you don't want it to get that weird overcooked flavor. All right, some more salt, not a lot because we salted the eggplant already. This is why I wanted to do it this way instead of the traditional rustic way. It's gonna be hard to show you because you see the presentation is just, it's more elegant. It's way more elegant. This is gonna go on the side. We'll eventually finish it off in the oven, but we're not ready yet because we wanna cook our steak. I'm gonna do the whipped cream. I think the beaters have been in the freezer long enough. So you need heavy whipping cream. I never measure this stuff. I just pour it in and I eyeball it. That looks good to me because the cool thing about whipped cream is you can just throw it back in the freezer and reconstitute it later. It's never gonna be the same texture, but you know, it still tastes good. Then I've got my sugar right here. So I'm gonna mute you guys so you don't, so I don't destroy your ears. So, you see how long that took me? Took me a minute and a half to make this whipped cream. Look, dude, like, don't buy the can if you're trying to impress somebody. It's so simple. And now, for the highlight. And the first thing we're gonna do is a little sofrito of onions, butter, salt, and garlic. You know, here's something they never tell you when you're reading recipe books. They say, saute garlic and onions, right? Garlic always burns quicker. So I usually add the garlic, I don't know, midway when the onions are done. It's looking good though. We're gonna add the onions. I love onions, so I'm going for it. I added a lot. Some salt. All right, these are looking nice and golden. I like where they're going, which means I'm putting in my garlic. right, that looks good to me. And now I'm gonna add some red wine. And on this side, more butter. I told you, you cannot be afraid of butter tonight. Okay, that's burning down. And it's really caramelizing the onions. Oh my god, it was smelling just okay because I prefer doing this usually with olive oil. But now that you add the red wine, the smell takes on a whole new flavor. Now I've got my cut of meat. We're gonna turn this down now. And in the meantime, we're gonna take this bad boy. There's a string inside. You don't see it, but it's perfect for this recipe. And we're gonna start frying that. Now we're adding flour to this mix. Oh my goodness. You have no idea. But you will if you try making this for yourself. I forgot my rosemary. I'm gonna go grab rosemary. And with the rosemary, you can use any herb. I really want rosemary for this with the wine. I think it'll be good. And I'm gonna leave it whole and just throw it straight in the pan. And there we go. So I put in the flour too quickly, so it became like glue. Normally when you're working on a sauce like this, you add the flour a little bit at a time, and I was just too excited. So I brought it back by adding more wine and then a little bit of butter, not too much butter. You see what I'm saying? Anybody can make this. I messed it up and I saved it. Now black pepper. I did it on this is cool because it has different settings. I'm doing it on the coarse setting. I need my nice plate. Here's this, fresh out of the oven. I would have done it like 2 minutes less than I did, but I forgot. Chocolate, still hot. Oh, now it looks beautiful. Now it doesn't look so scuffed. Gotta love it. All right, now the fun part. We get to rush all of this to the table. Cheers to you, all of you. Ah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh my god. No way. Oh my god, this is gonna be so good. Here we go. You just like pick up some of that sauce like this. Some of the onion. Why is it not? There we go. Wow! Wow! This is divine. This is unreal. I'll drink to that. Oh my god. All right, one more bite. One more bite, you guys. One more bite. Then we're gonna move to our strawberries. Yes. 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 Okay, I need a real knife. I need a real knife. Here we go. Let me try and get this. Oh no, it's failing. I don't have the real knife. Okay, there we go. I got it. I said just a little tasting, right? So we're gonna move on to the strawberries. Oh, let me show you guys. So the reason I decided to like slice a few and then keep a few whole was because this way you don't get your fingers dirty. You know, not yet, it's too early for that. And you can eat the sliced ones with the whipped cream, and then the whole ones are just for presentation. Oh, yes. Mmm. Oh, yeah. So, this was delicious, but you know, I think we gotta end this the way we started this, and I've had enough to eat. So, why don't we get out of here? Let's get out of here. Thank you. How does this make you feel?
Goodbye.